you're in the market to buy a new home, one of the first things a lender will look at is your credit score. If your credit score needs attention, here are some things you can do to improve your credit score. Number one is resolve existing debt. If you have a ton of debt in credit cards, you need to find a way, whether that's calling the card company and getting on some kind of payment plan and consolidating that debt somehow to get it down. The other thing you could do is transfer balances. There are a lot of cards out there right now that offer 0% interest for a year or some kind of set period of time, and you can actually transfer your high interest card balance onto those cards if you choose to do so. The other thing you can do is you can increase your credit limit, because one of the things that affects your credit score is your credit utilization rate, meaning how much of your credit line you are using. So for example, if you have $10,000 of a credit line available to you and you use $5,000, you're using 50% of that credit line. A lot of experts say that you shouldn't use more than 30%. Some people even say 10% of a credit line. So one easy way to get around that is to just increase your limit. Maybe you increase it to 20,000, and honestly that can be as easy as calling the credit card company and just asking them. The worst thing they can say is no. The next thing you could do is, if you're somebody that has a really good credit score, that's really good at paying their bills on time, you can become an authorized user on their account. And if they're okay with that, you don't even have to use the account. Their payments over time will start to reflect well on you and your credit score. And then the last thing I would say is to change your habits, right? Because we got in this mess somehow in the first place. So what we want to do is change our habits so that it doesn't happen again. That might mean maybe not using a credit card for a little while, maybe putting purchases on a debit card, or just making little lifestyle changes so that you don't rack up the credit card debt again.